Is there any actual benefit to providing a nighttime drop in temperature, or night drop, or is that just a rumor? Let's talk about it. In the wild, when the sun goes down, temperatures usually decrease by a significant amount. This is because the sun is no longer around to keep supplying heat, and all that's left is the radiant warmth of the heated earth. As an example, you can see this quite clearly in this graph from timeanddate.com, illustrating the temperature change on a summer day in Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia, from noon to 4 a.m. Of course, just because something happens in nature doesn't always mean that it's beneficial and should be replicated in captivity. When looking to replicate nature in captivity, it's always good to ask yourself, could this potentially harm my reptile? In reference to a night drop, as long as the drop in temperature is within the range that they would experience in the wild, excluding outliers, and they're receiving enough quality infrared during the day, the answer is probably not, since they're likely to be biologically equipped to deal with it. Next, it's good to ask the inverse. Could not replicating this in captivity potentially harm my reptile? In reference to a night drop, if you maintain daytime temperatures at night, there is a possibility of doing harm. Since reptiles are ectothermic, their metabolic rate is strongly affected by the temperature of their surroundings. High temperatures mean higher metabolism, and low temperatures mean lower metabolism. Keeping that metabolism ramped up may seem like a good thing at first glance, since it helps with digestion and immune activity. But reptiles aren't built to go, go, go. They're built to conserve their resources as much as possible. Consistently high temperatures can deplete a reptile, especially a wild one where resources are scarce. This may not seem like such a problem for pet reptiles since they have plenty of access to food and water, but exhaustion is still a concern. When the metabolism can't slow down at night, a reptile's, and mammals for that matter, quality of rest is negatively impacted. There's also a strong correlation between reptiles that are cooled or hibernated each year and longevity and or breeding success, which is also something to keep in mind since that is related to rest. Finally, it's worth noting that many snake keepers have reported that their snakes get cranky and nippy when they're too warm. So to sum it up, yeah, providing a night drop in temperature is likely to be beneficial, whether you have a tropical or arid species and whether it's diurnal or nocturnal. The key is to only let temperatures drop as far as the animal is biologically equipped to handle during their active season. This means you'll need to do a bit of research about weather averages in their native range. Many species are comfortable at room temperature at night, but some prefer higher or lower. If you need a slightly higher temperature at night, then use a ceramic heater, heat projector, or radiant heat panel to help. If you need a lower temperature, you will need a small evaporative cooler or even air conditioning. For more professional reptile care advice, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a heart for the algorithm.